Hey everybody, welcome back to my watch channel. Today I am in the Blue Mountains of Southeast Washington at an undisclosed location. I'm going to be taking a look at a couple mountain properties. There's been some recent storms in the area and stuff, so just want to check on them, make sure everything's okay. And figured I'd take this opportunity to take a look at a watch that I picked up about a month ago. Going to be accessing the properties by snowshoe today, so it's going to take a little bit to get there. So better get going. So 2022 saw quite a few watch releases from Tudor, and one of them was the re-release of their Ranger model. Now that watch seemed to receive a pretty mixed reaction from the watch enthusiast crowd. It was loved, but also was hated by quite a few people. I do know one thing, it's still hard to get from Tudor. Being a new release, in typical fashion, Pagani Design was quick to release their copy of the Ranger, the PD1751. It wasn't exactly a one-for-one copy. They made quite a few changes, and I think some of those changes, at least on paper, made it a better watch. Some of the criticisms that the Tudor Ranger got was the all-brushed finish and also the 39mm case diameter. Tudor decided to go with a really minimalist dial, meaning very little print on the dial. And then with the 39mm case diameter, it gave it a lot of kind of an unbalanced negative space feel to the dial. When Pagani put out their watch, well, it was different. It was 36mm and just a sparsely printed dial. So in essence, giving the dial a much more balanced look to it. Not as much empty real estate on the dial. Another thing that the Tudor kind of got beat up on was the all brushed finishing of the watch. And Pagani Design, using this 36mm case, went ahead and put a high polish to the case sides, to the bezel, and also to the side of the bracelet and the clasp. So giving it just a little bit more sparkle, but still keeping it very tool-esque. The other thing Pagani Design did is they used a high gloss dial instead of the matte finish dial that Tudor uses. That, coupled with the box dome crystal that Pagani has, and it has the internal AR coating, in the right light, it gives the dial a real neat blue-purple kind of transition when the light's reflecting off of it, and actually makes for a really interesting dial to look at. It's a bit of a walk up to the next cabin. I've seen a few animals today. I just flushed 3 grouse, and well, I watched this. Check it out. cool is that? It's not often you get to see something like that just behaving naturally out in the wild. Be able to capture it like that, pretty awesome in my opinion. All right, burning time, so I gotta make it up the hill here, and we're gonna get to the next place called the Penthouse. So, in an unusual move for Pagani Design, they took their copy and went one step further than the original. And what they did is, not only does it have the boxed sapphire crystal like the original, but it also has the sapphire case back, making it a true sapphire sandwich. The other thing they did is, with the screw down crown, they rated this watch at a 200 meter water resistance. And I gotta say, by taking elements of the classic Explorer and the Tudor Ranger and combining those into one watch, Pagani, I gotta give it to them, they almost have an original, unique design. And in many ways, it's better than the original that it's homaging. Now I'll say, it's not cost certified. It's just got a Seiko NH35 movement in it. But that being said, it's running well within the limits that Seiko sets for that movement. Boy, the wind is blowing up here. Winter has hit the valley. Of the Pagani Design watches that I have reviewed this far, I have to say this one is by far my favorite Pagani. It's got enough originality that it's just a little bit different than the watch it's copying. It's not a one-for-one knockoff, and it's pretty well put together, especially when you consider the price point. I picked this up on the 11/11 sale off AliExpress. It was $85 to my house in the United States from China. 85 bucks. It's hard to beat that. It's really hard to beat that. We're going to talk about a few of the specs here. The Pagani Design PD1751 is a 200 meter water resistant watch. It's got a hacking, self-winding automatic movement, sapphire crystal front and rear. It's 36 millimeters in diameter, 13.9 millimeters thick, and that's because of the box dome crystal. It's got a 20 millimeter lug width. It has screw-in pins, solid end links, solid links, a machine clasp with the Easy Link extension. Look guys, anywhere between $85 to $105, this thing's a fantastic watch. It's by far my favorite homage watch that I've reviewed so far on this channel. Unlike the other Paganis that I've reviewed so far, this one I could actually recommend. It's different enough from the original that you're not going to feel dirty for wearing it. And it's put together well enough that it'd be a fantastic watch for working in the garden, working on the car, or tromping around in the mountains. Well everybody, that's all I have for now. Thanks for watching. To all my subscribers, all my viewers, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Go check out my Instagram, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you soon.
you.